So today we're going beneath to find the foundations of our pre-story, where we establish our values and passions. So that's the theme for today. And we're going to start off by doing what we call lasering in. So that's doing a very short introduction, of about half a minute to maybe 90 seconds tops. So I'm going to do a 50-word, about 40 seconds here to start it off, and then I'll show you what kind of narrative elements are in it, and then I'll do a little bit longer one. I'm David Boje, a storytelling coach. At 53, I discovered my Danish roots, learning the power of emotional authenticity. My Beneath process helps entrepreneurs uncover their genuine selves, crafting stories that resonate deeply, transforming business narratives into authentic journeys that connect beneath the surface. Now, this is very short, but sometimes you need a really short introduction. And the statistic is that in 3 to 7 seconds, people make their first impression. And based on that first impression, they either listen a little longer or they don't. So it's really important. Now, that 50 words, every word is important. It has a personal revelation, my discovery of my Danish roots, and that's a cultural tie. It has a theme of emotional authenticity. I use a lot of metaphorical language, digging deeper, for example, into our own identity. It's a transformational narrative. It's got connection and resonance, the promise that stories resonate deeply, directly to audience concerns about meaningful interaction. Is concise, but brief. So let me take you to a little bit longer one. This one is 200 words, and I'll try to do it in a little over a minute. Hello, I'm David Boje, and what I'd like you to do during this is in the chat, if you would put a word or two you notice different between the first introduction and then this version. Like if you notice some element there that's a little different. Like I just said hello. I didn't do that the first time, and it's very important. Hello, I'm David Boje, a storytelling coach for entrepreneurs. When I turned 53, I discovered my Danish heritage, which opened my eyes to the profound role of emotion in storytelling. Unlike my Scottish mother's stoic nature, Danish culture taught me the value of emotional authenticity, which I now use in my coaching in the Beneath process. This process is about exploring depths beneath the surface of business, uncovering authentic values and passion that guide us. It's a journey of vulnerability, which, like Alvida, a Danish actress in my writings, suggests in her metaphor of the thunderbolts. Each thunderbolt represents an aspect of our emotional authenticity. I've thrown my thunderbolts. One bolt is assertive and hits me in the heart. Another bolt wobbles around and hits others in their hearts. This pre-story approach, though not fully formed, has been pivotal in my teaching, earning me 6 Teacher of the Year awards at Loyola Marymount University, where I showed my students the power of emotional authenticity. For my clients, I guide them through this Beneath process, helping them to weave personal heritage, values, and emotions into stories that forge deep connections, build trust, and move beneath mere transactions. So if you notice something different, and here's my closing sentence, let's embark on this journey together to craft our unique, compelling story. So that introduction, and I'm going to look at your chat in a second, has the usual stuff of the first one, the short one: personal narrative, cultural contrast, emotional authenticity, metaphors, building the character of Alvida a bit more in this one. It's a transformational journey, but it adds a couple of more elements that I want to stress. Achievement and proof. So when I mention Teacher of the Year awards, it provides the audience concrete evidence of my success and informs them that this experience serves as a narrative climax. And there's a call to action in this. And it's also very universal. By talking about weaving personal heritage, values, and emotions, I tap into the universal human experience. So, all right. So I want to see what we got in the chat here. So people are saying, let's see. The Scottish mother's stoic nature. You had to live with her to notice that one, I tell you. The journey of vulnerability. Another one for vulnerability. The thunderbolts, the passion journey, authenticity bolts. A lot of people are mentioning the thunderbolts. So that really, this showing the students and the passion there, the action, the legacy, the heart, the windmills. Okay, so all of those things.